I thought the last video was good and we're live right now, so.
Oh, well,
hey guys!
There.
Our last video I thought was pretty good, and I hope you guys had a chance to watch it. We're on episode 3 of the Sue and Frankie Real Estate and Mortgage Show. I'm Sue Bartow with Ballou Company Real Estate.
Frankie Churchill, Sierra Pacific Mortgage.
And we're just here to chat with you about, or chat with each other again, about real estate and mortgage and lending and all that stuff.
That's right.
So we've, I think our first episode, we talked about this some new program that's coming down the pipe, and you might have been inundated with a ton of people talking about it. So we wanted to just kind of bring you a few more details. It's called the Dream for All, right?
Yes. Yes.
And I'm just going to let you take it away and talk about some extra details that we couldn't really touch on the first time.
Yes. Well, the program officially came out on the market this Monday, and so there is definitely more information that now that the guidelines for the loan are fully posted. But you know, this program is amazing. It's the most beneficial, impactful down payment assistance loan that's really ever hit the market, I think.
Pretty aggressive, yeah.
It is. 20% down is amazing, and also just the parameters that it takes to qualify for it are a lot easier to fall within. There is an income limit aspect of it, but in Nevada County you can earn up to $194,000.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for anybody.
Like, first-time homebuyers, they're not, well, I guess there's a few. I've had a few come that are high-income earners. They just don't have a down payment.
Right. So you can earn up to $194,000 and still qualify for this product. So with that, there is, minimum credit scores also you have to have.
Sure.
Starting in at 660, just depending on where your income falls. There's a barometer, they call it the area median income.
Right.
And
AMI.
So, right, and for Nevada County, that's 194. So the interest rates on this product are tremendous. They're also subsidized by the program, the government. So you're in the low 6s right now, and that can change on a daily basis. But the program has, no PMI as well, which is a really big thing for a mortgage.
What is PMI? I'm sure some of our listeners have no idea what that is.
Well, think of it as you're basically like self-insuring your own mortgage. Okay. So PMI is an additional insurance premium that you pay in your monthly payment on a monthly basis. And that's depending on how much down payment, how much equity is in the home.
So where do we normally see PMI added to a loan? Like, what kind of loans do we normally see that on?
FHA loans and conventional loans, and typically past down payment assistance programs that have been out did not have as much. It did not have a 20% feature to where each one of those came with PMI every single time. So the affordability has improved a lot with this program.
It's huge. So basically, that's a huge cost savings. Yeah.
Big time, especially for the first-time home buyer that's doing everything they can right now to get out of renting and get into home ownership.
Yeah. So. Huge. Okay. So there's all these little details. And I'm sure there's a little bit more because there's no free lunch, right? So,
yes.
But I've heard recently, especially since launching the program, that there are some classes. Like, why do we got to take freaking classes? Who has time for that?
Well, it's, I know I don't have a lot of time to sit in front of the computer for 8 hours to take a pesky little course, but it makes a big difference. I mean, the program, the Cal HFA is the government entity that is providing this, and essentially they really want to make sure that everybody is in that is fully educated about the program, that they're educated about all of their options, and that they know that this is the right thing for them. And one of the biggest things that the two of us do, and really me in particular when I'm dealing with people's financing, is just determining what your future, your short-term, long-term future looks like with the property. Are you buying this house to live there for a couple of years, or are you thinking that maybe you'll put some roots down in town and be here for a while, be 8 to 10 years into a home where having a down payment assistance loan, which it is a second mortgage on your property, having that will not be a detriment to you. And I know there's some people that fear that, oh, well, if I do this, maybe, and if I try to sell my home down the line, that maybe I won't have enough equity to do so.
Right.
And that's a very reasonable concern. If you're going to live in your home and you feel confident that you're going to be in your home for a while,
barring a catastrophe,
right? Then you're most likely going to be able to weather through changes in the real estate market, where and be able to be around for a while and allow yourself some time to accumulate some equity.
Okay.
So that you have those options if you ever did want to sell the house.
So taking these courses are a good thing to kind of help you evaluate some of that on your own, in addition to talking to, say, you.
To us, yeah.
Yeah, or me. You can talk to me too.
That's right.
But on the financing end, definitely call Frankie. But Cal HFA is not our only option. Okay, that gives essentially 100% financing. There's other 100% financing loan products that some of them have been around for years.
Yes.
So what are some other options for someone if they don't fit this program, or if we run out of money for it?
Yes.
Because that 500 million,
300 million total is for the program.
Right.
And it will probably run out,
because it's
before
high
long
income,
here.
like allows for a high priced home.
Totally, and I would say the average person is probably going to use $80,000 to $100,000 each time that we do one of these Dream for All transactions. So, that money sounds like a lot of money. It is a lot, but it will eventually, run out and go away. There are ways to finance 100% of your home purchase without getting down payment assistance, or a silent second mortgage, as a lot of people refer to it as. USDA loans will allow you to finance 100% of your sales price.
And Nevada County is very much a USDA region. So.
Just about all the areas within Nevada County tend to be USDA eligible.
Sweet.
So that gives you 100% financing, really good interest rates, and the PMI on that loan is also a lot cheaper than perhaps on other conventional or FHA loans.
Okay, but then Cal HFA also had another program, right?
They do. They also allow, that's not the Dream for All, the standard down payment assistance loan that gives 3% as a grant that will allow you to get into the home with no money down. Wow. There's also ways to include your closing costs in that too.
Oh yeah, even in the Dream for All one, right? Isn't there a seller credit portion that's allowed?
Yes, you can do a seller credit on the Dream for All, so you could have a 20% down payment with the Dream for All program and have the seller contribute to your closing costs, making things just completely ideal, as far as your payment and your money out of pocket. There's a lot of details to these programs and financing, so it's hard to bring all that out in one video, right? So
yeah, we're gonna sit here for like 2 hours and just go through every. No, I'm kidding. No, that's what we really want to drive home, is we want to get you guys interested, because it's not just because interest rates are up right now doesn't mean you have to give up on your dream of buying a home. And maybe you've been saving for a while, and the pandemic threw everything out of whack and threw the prices through the roof, but you can get into a home today. And we'd love to give you more information on how you can do that with financing, and then maybe kind of evaluating your home choice. And that's my half of the equation as your agent would be to discuss what your dreams are, discuss what your desires are, and see how we can kind of put all the puzzle pieces together, because there's a lot of them.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to approach these and make sure that every loan that we help with is putting the person into the absolute most ideal situation, and that you come out knowing all of your options every single time.
Yeah, here's the deal. We don't want to just sell you a home. We want to kind of be your educational partner for as long as you're in this area, and that we can help with you. And even if you move out of the state, I've had people call me, old clients call me and ask for some advice. I can't give them advice on their direct market, but I can talk to them generally speaking about real estate. And, sometimes some of the lenders I work with are licensed out of state too, so they can be helpful in those areas. So don't look at us as we're just trying to make a quick buck. I'm not in it for the quick buck. I'm in it for the long haul, and I think Frankie is too. After 20-some years,
after 21 years of doing this, yes, we were, operating with the utmost integrity is is priority number one for both of us.
Awesome. Absolutely. So hopefully this has been beneficial for you guys. Sellers, take note, because these kind of loans are out there. So if you are thinking about selling your home, it's a great time to sell still, because there's not a lot to sell. So if you are thinking of selling, just know that these kinds of loans are out there, and you're going to be seeing offers with this type of breakdown. So don't be discouraged, because this is still very good financing, and it's
helping a lot of people realize home ownership.
Yeah.
Who otherwise maybe feel like they can't get into the market, or they can't find the home that they want at the price point that they're qualified for. This just gives more purchasing power to everybody. Yeah,
which means more people would be offering on your house. So think of it that way. So anyway, give us a call if you have any more questions about these loan products or anything else. I mean, obviously Frankie handles all sorts of loans, just about anything, right?
Any sort of residential home loan you might need,
And I sell all kinds of real estate, so I know I love the rural properties. I love Nevada County. I can sell you a house in town. I can sell you a house on acreage. Heck, I've sold a junkyard before. So
wow.
Give me a call. I know.
That's amazing.
That was a fun one. So. We've got the experience and the know-how to get it done and to help you through the process. And maybe today's not the day. Maybe next year's the time. I don't know. We're going to sit down and talk to you about those things. So give us a call. Sue Bartow, Ballou Company Real Estate, 530-205-3338.
Frankie Churchill here, Sierra Pacific Mortgage, and my number is 916-893-3883.
And I'll put it in somewhere around here so that you can give us a call. So we'd love to hear from you. So thanks for listening in, and we hope to hear from you soon, and we'll come at you again next week with some other information. Talk to you soon.